Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Missy. So tonight I'm going to do all signs read on spirit guides messages for you, what you need to know about you, and what you need to know about others that are in your life. I will be doing timestamps at the end of the video, the end of the stream. At the end of the zodiac readings, I will be taking personal questions. Tonight, it's paid questions only, starting at $10, and at my PayPal link, which is already in the chat. So we're going to start off with Aquarius, since we are in the month of Aquarius. Hey, Kelly. Hope you're doing good. All right, I'm just going to mark down my little timestamp here. Pen. Right, Aquarius. Let's see what spirit guides have to say for Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, your spirit guides see that you are sensitive, Queen of Cups here, that you're sensitive, emotional, that you're very serene and peaceful, that you harmonize a lot. You're very graceful and generous to those around you that surround you in your life, whether it's strangers, whether it's friends, family, love. You definitely give your all and put your heart into things. So your spirit guides really recognize this, and it doesn't go unseen. If ever sometimes you feel a little bit lonely or that people aren't picking up on cues that you're a genuine person, your spirit guides are noticing this and know that this is really good of you, and it's going to bring you, you're going to attract much more in your life, happiness. Your spirit guides see that like you need to take more initiation, more action, be leadership, right? Be a leader in your life to go after the things that you wish most, right? Your aspirations, your goals, that you have this fire energy in you and this spark, this your soul is ignited, and you can definitely manifest what you desire most. But it's a question of taking those steps and leading the way, and not waiting for things to happen. Okay, so to take the reins in your own hands here and guide yourself and lead yourself towards what you desire most. Another thing is that your spirit guides see that maybe you could be more curious when it comes to these emotional bonds that you have others, to question more, to see what serves you in these emotional bonds or these interpersonal relationships, whether it be friends, family, love life, to have a keen eye and open mind, and just know that like do these people serve you well, and like do they have good intentions, and do they bring you happiness, and are they stressing you out, are they bringing you down, or they're lifting you up? Okay, so just to be a little bit more curious about those who surround you, because there might be a little cleanup to do. So what your spirit guides want you to know about others. Okay, so there's people in your life that kind of are blockages maybe, or obstacles, and create delays. You need to use your intuition, your gut feeling. It feels like you're not listening to yourself sometimes when you have a gut feeling about something or someone. Maybe an accumulation of like it doesn't matter, or like sometimes maybe someone's rude with you, or not paying attention, and then you kind of brush it off. It's to follow that gut feeling and that intuition. Okay, because you're right most of the time, but it's like you bend backwards a little bit. Don't let people trample on your feet. There are some that are in agreement with you and that can really serve you well, that can bring you like opportunities or better situations. So like have a keen eye once again on these relationships that are in your life, these others, because it feels like there's certain ones that maybe you don't give much attention to or you haven't seen in a while, and it would really uplift you. It would bring you like these good moments and happiness, and you'd see that you're in agreement and have a deep connection. This is on a soulful level. And when it comes to love, right, we have the Lovers card in reverse here. So when it comes to love, that maybe your connection needs to either enhance or spark the magical moments. Once again, it feels like things are drifting a little bit, or maybe some of you are single, and the ones that you have an eye on, well, they might not be the best connection for you, or they won't uplift you. They're not at the same spiritual level as you. So, or if not, like if there's just no one, well, try to find someone that's at a spiritual level with you. Like know your expectation, your standards, your values, your morals, and make sure that this person kind of goes hand in hand with that, that this person like agrees with that, and then you can have like a better soulful spiritual connection, a deep one, that is meaningful and that can last a lifetime. Let's see for angel numbers. Yeah, we're doing all signs, A for NG. 1414. Possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Affirmation to tell yourself, I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. And I have spirit guide messages cards. So we'll just see for that since we're on the topic of spirit guides. Your time is coming. Be patient. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. So kind of like I said with the Emperor card, like leading the way, right? Taking initiation and action here. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Hey, Lisa. All right, next up we have Pisces. Just going to write down my timestamp here. Right, Pisces. What your spirit guides want you to know. Good. Okay, so there are certain decisions and choices that you need to be aware of or like bring to your attention and stop avoiding if ever you've been avoiding or prolonging. It's time to make decisions that based on your desires, based on your passion, what you're passionate about, based on what's like more beneficial for you. Okay. And it's time to put yourself first. Don't make your decision based on others. Really put yourself first and what would be good for you basically in this decision making, because you've been going through cycles. We got Wheel of Fortune, so luck is on your side, and these cycles are about to change, especially if you make this decision or your choice here. No matter what it is, okay, and like this is in your favor. The cycle is going to be a better one that's coming for you, a good one that's uplifting, that's promising, that that gives you like that hope back, okay, and more hope. So definitely look into that. And this is also a communication card, so maybe it's about you should reach out to others or someone you could reach out to that could help you in the situation. Your spirit guides notice that you've been very stressed out and overwhelmed things have been weighing down on you, or you've like been preoccupying your mind. So try to help yourself a little bit, relax, meditate, light some candles, exercise, right? Get that all out and try to change your mind and your perception here, because your spirit guides need you in a state of well-being, okay? Especially for what's coming and for these changes to happen and these choices that you need to make or decision you need to make. So just make sure that you're using your head and your heart and really following what you love most, and give yourself a break, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. If ever you're hard on yourself or you have negative self-talk, um, be more positive and optimistic to welcome this new cycle in your life. What spirit guides want you to know about others. There's someone from your past that thinks of you a lot. I don't know if they've been around you. It could be that they caught up on old times, or like there's somebody from your past that there's a connection here. If not, it's someone from a distance that kind of is emotional about you and has you on their heart and mind. And maybe it's somebody that you're over or like done with, but like they remember the good you, and they remember the good times, and they remember how it just feels like home, and just goes like it goes naturally, the connection with you, and they kind of miss that. Another thing about others, uh, the Libra card, right? The Justice card. This could be either for a loved one that they want to be more committed, maybe even marriage, or if not, like devotion, moving in together kind of thing. Or a romantic get together, like Valentine's Day is on the way. And if not, another thing too for you Pisces, it could be to see if who's treating you fairly, right? Are they being fair with you, the people in your life? Are they considering you, or they're just brushing you off? Are they belittling you? Because you deserve respect, you deserve to be treated fairly. You're more than fair with others, so don't pass up on opportunities if ever, and like be humble that when somebody offers you something, like this is universe bringing in certain things for you that like you deserve and that you earned with your great behavior. There's certain people that like maybe they're taking up too much space in your life, and it could be crashing you either emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, financially, physically. Okay, so like it's time to uh, try to avoid this type of person. And maybe there's certain people that could help you with a balance that you haven't been paying attention to, or like you lost track of, or like things got in the way, you got busy, right? There's always different reasons why we don't like connect with certain people, or our friends, or our family, or loved ones. It's just been preoccupied. But there's certain ones maybe that they could help you with this balance in your life, right? Emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, physically, financially. Angel numbers 000 could be significant for you. Guidance. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, right? Those cycles, like I said, there's new cycles heading your way, good ones, better ones, phases, right? Where one cycle ends and new begins. Affirmation to tell yourself: I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. And let's go for spirit guide message cards. Love yourself more by saying no to the things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self love. So, kind of going back to the Two of Wands, where I told you you should put yourself first and not consider others when you're making this choice and decision. Like, consider, like, if someone's involved, of course, But if not, like really put yourself first and like ask yourself, is this what you want? Is this what you need? So that was for Pisces. All right, next up we have Aries. I'm just going to write the timestamp. Aries. All right, Aries, what your spirit guides want you to know for Aries. All right, Aries. So we got the Judgment card in reverse. So it seems like there's a little bit of a wake up call happening or will happen here, to use your better judgment, right? That things, some things need your attention, and some things like more than your attention needs your decision making, like you to take action in the situation. Um, Feels like it's going to be an ending or a new beginning here, and like not to be afraid, not to be fearful. It's meant to be, you're on the right path, so don't have to question your direction. You're heading in the right direction. Just have more confidence in going with the rhythm and beat of life here. So it seems like things are about to change for you. It's just a matter of your perception, and are you looking at these opportunities and these changes with hope and ready to make a difference, or are you avoiding them in fear and just trying to get away from them? It's the right path here, so don't be afraid. I feel like better times are coming your way. We got the Sun card, so definitely like great friendships, maybe some romance, for those who are single. For those who are not single, well, better romance and like sparking moments here, sparks flying, right, kind of thing, right? Success is on your side, is coming towards you. There will be successful moments, there'll be high peak moments, and like bright sunny. You're definitely going to have a happy-go-lucky attitude, and be grateful for these things coming from the universe, right? And here on the horse, so like things are in movement as we speak. If it did not reached you yet, it's a matter of time. So be patient and be hopeful, because things are going to go good for you. You've worked hard. Spirit guides notice the efforts you put into your daily routine, the strength you have to get through certain situations, that you're really there in the moment, and you're really like you're really focused. Okay, so like this hard driven work is definitely going to pay off, and once again we're leading and heading towards success. So definitely go for your passions, go for your desires, your wants, your needs. You're going to get more and more yeses than nos. Okay, what spirit guides want you to know about others: there's certain people in your surroundings that's stressing you out. Maybe it's just one person, but they're stressing you out. It might be causing you anxiety, insomnia, that it's on your mind and like it's bothering you. You need to wonder if this person or these people are they really like, are they really well worth it? Are they worth this anxiety and stress? Or like, must you confront them, tell them what's going on, or if not, to ghost them and like leave them behind, because it's not worth your time and energy. And the more you have this energy, the more you're attracting this energy in your life, right? Law of attraction here, because I'm picking up that certain ones are very unfair with you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're not fair with you, whether it's directly or indirectly. It could be about time. It could be about just the connection, right? The connection, how they treat you, how they see you, how they speak to you. It could be about finances. Someone's greedy and selfish around you, maybe hurtful or like not considering you. So like make sure that like you know your self-worth and value, and don't let these people trample on you. Some hold dearly to you and are afraid, maybe afraid to lose you, or and it could change their behavior and how they approach you. Or if not, they're not approaching you because they're afraid of rejection and afraid that they're going to kind of like put themselves out there and get a negative reaction. So I don't know why they would think that about you, especially with the reading we had above. But or there's certain ones that are nervous around you. It could be the ones that are treating you unfairly. They're nervous and stressed out that like you might catch on, and that would jeopardize something great that they have, because they do recognize your value. They do recognize the beneficial factors of having you around, but they're afraid to kind of like be caught or be seen and kind of lose out on what they already been accumulating. Great. Angel numbers 333. Potential. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. Affirmation to tell yourself, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. And then we're going to draw a spirit message card for Aries. You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. Kind of going back to the sun card, right? It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happened for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. So that goes perfect with the sun card that I said things are in movement. Either it's happening now, or if not, it's on its way. It's already in the making. And that kind of like confirms it right there. So great read, Aries. I just need to answer this right here. Okay, so next up we have Taurus. Timestamp. Taurus. We have Taurus. So what spirit guides want you to know about how they see you, what they see going on in your life, and about others that surround you. All right, Taurus. So like spirit guides see like and your earth sign too, right? So they definitely see the logic in you. Like you think logically, you're very stable, you're very head on strong, okay? Some might see you as stubborn or too open, right? Like easily fooled or something. It's just because you have a curious mind, and like you like to explore and discover, and like you're very open spiritually and open as a person, very grounded. So like the spirit guides kind of notice that about you, and how you're more than fair, and that you got like everything kind of under control or like stably balanced here. And it's a great balance, a great harmony. You're in synchronicity with your path purpose here. One thing though that they do notice is that maybe you're a little upset, right? Three of Swords here. You might be upset or grieving. I don't know if you went through a loss lately, or things aren't going too well with certain situations or people, and it's kind of got you down. So, right, the spirit guides want you to maybe reach out to someone for support and express yourself, or treat you like give yourself a little treat to like brighten your day, or like bring things up. It's just a phase you're going through, and like it's gonna get better for you. But like they really notice that there's something that bothering you, and this is kind of taking a toll on who you are, and like this great reading about the page, right? That it could interfere with like the work and the outcomes of what you've been like hoping and working hard for. We got the priestess in reverse, so you notice that like you have great intuition, you're very in tune with knowledge or knowing, but you don't always follow this intuition or this gut feeling or what you kind of know but you don't have proof to or all the answers for. What you might be confused about certain things, or like not seeing the full clear picture, maybe a clouded perception, but maybe self-doubting yourself. So like spirit guides want you to be more assertive and confident about how you're feeling, and like that intuition that you have is like a gift, but it's a gift you're not using or responding to or brushing off, or maybe just not noticing yet. But they definitely want you to dig in your intuition, your creativity, right? Your appetite for the good things in life, because you deserve the good things in life, and like they are at your reach. But maybe there's just something like the three of swords, right? That's bothering you, that you're just not focusing in that direction right now. But it would be time to kind of do that, because things would get better and better for you in your surroundings. I'm picking up that somebody is a little bit um maybe rude or mean, or like avoidant, ignorant. It's kind of heartbreaking. It's emotionally draining you. Maybe it's like this grieving and this loss that I'm picking up on, or like this disconnection. So like there's somebody there that like you might have an emotional attachment to, that's not fully receptive and that's not mutual. And it could be a new beginning that you're hoping for, or a new beginning of something else. It's time to like kind of brush them off, or don't let them drain you emotionally, or to voice yourself if you haven't been voicing yourself, because this is taking a toll on you. There's people around you that might be a little bit toxic, and right, the double card in reverse, they might be toxic, or like right, the ones that are draining you, maybe they're not so toxic but they're not so great, and they come with baggage and they come with problems, and they're causing maybe problems in your life. Or if not, it's somebody that you might want in your life that you don't have yet. It's not the best choice is what I'm picking up on. Or you should dig further and be more curious, like the page of pentacles, be more curious about who this person really is and what they're coming forth with. What are their intentions? Is it good or bad? Because I'm picking up on certain intentions are not wouldn't suit you well. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, certain people are causing delays and obstacles in your way and can throw you off balance. So I feel like there's a little cleanup to do in your interpersonal relationships, or the choices you have for certain people surrounding you. It's time to really see, do you connect well with them? Are they on the same level as you, at the same frequency and vibe? Because it feels like they're not, and like and it's okay to chit chat, or like right, have somebody there to just like pass the time with, or right, somebody that you're helping because that's what you do. But it's time to like kind of see, is this really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really fair to yourself to kind of go through this and let these people like just step into your life this way? All right, angel number 123. Vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Affirmation to tell yourself: my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. And then we'll go for a spirit guide message card. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. So that was for Taurus. All right, just got to answer this. Right, next up we have Gemini. Gemini. All right, Gemini, what your spirit guides want you to know. What they notice about you and your situation, your current situation, what's going on here, and about others that surround you in your life. Okay, so we have the Death card in reverse. Feels like there's certain things, or it's maybe one thing, a person or situation, connections that needs to come to an end. There's something you need to end here or to begin, because, and for every beginning, that means something is ending no matter what. And for everything that's ending, it's kind of because of a new beginning happening. So like there's something that's been prolonging and that you've been pushing off or procrastinating about, or just not wanting to make a decision to end this. It's kind of time to do so, or to think about it and put it into action soon, because this is major arcana. It's the bigger lessons of life. And like the moment you would do this, you'd go through a great transformation, right? This is Scorpio card. So transformation in your life, and it would make a great change and difference. You would start a new cycle that is more suitable to you, that is more beneficial to you, that has more potential in growth. Because this decision you need to make is really stressing you out. Nine of Swords here is really stressing you out, has got you kind of caught up in the mix. It's something that you're not expressing and you're bottling up inside, and it could make it an accumulation. It could cause insomnia, it could cause health problems, it could be causing you to be mentally and emotionally and spiritually drained. Okay, so it's time to kind of like meditate and thoughtful thinking and try to come to a decision, to be more curious about your opportunities. Page of Swords, about your opportunities. Be more curious about people in your surroundings, or people that could be in your surroundings, or situations and changes that you can make to put yourself out there, whether it's hobbies, whether it's work, whether it's people. Maybe you have I feel like you have great ideas and like have a great mind, but you're not putting these ideas into place. So like I don't know if you're missing out on resources or you're missing out on information, but it's time to like kind of like explore and like discover more, because a lot of opportunities can fall in your hands here if you were to give it a chance. For people in your life, I feel like people in your life, you have it set. Like you see through, like you see the transparency, you see the blockages, or like the mask that someone could be wearing. Like it's not like you don't have people in your life or relationships that are an illusion or lies or like secrecy. You kind of got that well out. Some might like take up a lot of space though, a lot of time, maybe a lot of like your attention. So like it could be draining you a little bit emotionally is what I'm picking up on. So try to like give that a little bit of space and time, and like manage a little bit more the moment with these type of people, because you don't want to be like emotionally drained day after day, or like just carrying someone else's baggage. Okay, remember the baggage is theirs to carry. Feels like there's maybe a person that you would like a better connection with, a deeper connection. You feel kind of empty without them, or empty without their presence around. like they kind of complete you, or you're looking for someone to complete you, is what I'm picking up on. One or the other. For those who are single, it's you're looking for someone to complete you. You're kind of ready to settle down. You're kind of ready to be committed and have like that special one person in your life. For the one that does have them in their life, feels like you're looking for more. Maybe it's the beginning, and like you want to take the next step, or already with, and like, when you're with someone for a while, it's like the moments kind of die down, or we get used to one another, or we get used to the routine and kind of forget about like the magic between one another and the sparks that like ignite, right? Those desires and passion. So like I feel like you need to rekindle moments. You're going through cycles with certain people, ups and downs, highs and lows. Um, and there's certain things to communicate, to voice, and don't be afraid to voice them. It would change these cycles so that there's less bumps in the road, and that things get a little bit better, and like that change, right? That we're looking for since the first card that I pulled for you, Gemini. So like these changes that could happen between you and others. Right, angel number. Hey, Salama. 1010, growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation to tell yourself: the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. All right, spirit guide message. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. That kind of goes back to the death card of something prolonging that needs to end, right? Something that you're holding on that needs to let go. So to come to this ending. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long, and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Just need to answer here. Right, next up we have Cancer. All right, Cancer. What your spirit guides want you to know. For Cancer. All right, so Cancer, your spirit guides notice that the Emperor card in reverse here. Your spirit guides notice that there are certain opportunities, situations, or people that you're kind of withdrawn from, that you're not taking, that you're not like how would I say this? That you're not fulfilled enough, and you're not you're not taking things into your own hands and own matters. You're kind of brushing them off, or like shy or introverted. Your spirit guides want you to kind of like gain more courage and more leadership and lead the way and like take initiation and start putting your foot down, or start moving forward towards the things that you really have your eye on, that you're passionate about, that you desire, you want and need, to be more headstrong and like full on, like ready to go, ready to, and like to voice yourself a little bit more. Like it feels like you don't always speak your mind. Maybe you just find like it's pointless, or like it just doesn't matter. Like you don't need a sharp tongue, and you don't need to be mentally like direct here, or like, right. It kind of does matter. It kind of does matter, and it would make changes in your life and make a difference. Spirit guides see that like from your past till now, you've been very loving. You made like great connections. You were true, serene, and genuine in your moments here. And maybe there's certain things of this is also about your intuition that should be reunited with you, and like to reunite with your past self, because maybe these days you don't feel like you're yourself no more, or things have gotten rough, or right, there's certain things from the past that you should take a look on that might help you, or maybe it's about the connections, about family and friends of the past that you should reach out to, or think about like what made you happy about that, right? Not what made you sad in the past, but what made you happy, or what made you stronger, because you have a lot of strength and you have a lot of qualities that spirit guides kind of notice that is helping you, and like that helped you along the way. Spirit guides think you should be celebrating, right? Three of Cups. You should be celebrating. You should be out there, or like whether it's at home or out there, right? Like to be happy and like really go for moments. So once again, it's like that Emperor card. Like you're missing out on these great moments because you're withdrawn, or you're avoidant, or maybe distracted, or putting these priorities first, which is normal, but like you need a break. You need a break somewhere, and like you need to pat yourself on the back and like treat yourself and celebrate with loved ones, celebrate with strangers if you have to, celebrate on your own if you want, right? But to finally like to know that like your self-worth, and to appreciate who you are, and to know that like you deserve to have a great moment for the way that the long road that you came down from. When it comes to others, some people in your life are emotionally draining you. They're not fair, or they're not there, they're not available, or they're ghosting you, or they're just rude to you, or they're not considering you, and it's getting you emotionally upset. It's getting you emotionally upset. Um, so this is like a kind of alarm to like see if like you can get away from this type of person, or if like the person ghosted you and it's emotionally draining you and upsetting you, it's time to kind of like look at your other connections, your other interpersonal relationships, and start to head towards better people in your life. Because I feel like there might be some toxic ones. We got the devil card in reverse, so there might be some toxic ones, or some that kind of bound you down. Maybe that you feel like you have to be there for this person, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like, is this person or these people taking advantage of you, using you, abusing you, right? It's time to step back from these people and really see, like, do they deserve you, and like, are they worthy of like having this you as a connection and having you in their life. It's You're going to be meeting some new people, maybe a new person or new people, right? Ace of Swords here, so beginning of new conversations. Or it could be that certain people in your life, relationships you do have, there's going to be a change up in the way that they communicate with you, or that you connect with them. There's going to be a change here, so a new beginning, right? It's the ace, it's the beginning. So get ready for that. Angel number 444. Protection. Sorry, I had trouble reading that. 444 could be significant in your life. Angel number. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. Affirmation to tell yourself. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. All right, Spirit Guide message card. The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts, even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next. You are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. So that was for Cancer. So I'm just going to take a little break. I'm going to make another stream for the 6 remaining ones. I should have mentioned, I'm going to try to change the title there because I need to take a break here. So bye for now.